Peace, Moors. You know what time it is, man. Peace and love to all the Muslims worldwide. Peace and love to all the Moors worldwide. This is a divine and national movement. That's what this movement is. Divine and national. I got some things that I'm finna present. I'm going to say that again. Peace and love to all the Moors, man. All the Moors. You see how I say Moors? Because it's plural. Because all of the melanated people on the planet are Moors. Hybrid Europeans derived from Moors. 12 Moabite genius scientists, women, created them. And this information is not like it's like inaccessible or something like that. A lot of people, they choose to be distracted with beliefs. They choose to be distracted with opinions. They choose to be distracted with theology. That's cool for them. But that's not how the world of civilization, that's not how the world turns. It's not cool for people that deal with civics, law, history, government, culture, language, geometry, geology, geography, you know what I'm saying? People that deal with information like this, all that other shit, right? Show me the facts. You finna go buy something, you want to see, you going to inspect it, you going to see what it is, you going to ask questions. Even if somebody say, look, they hit you with the whole spiel. Yeah, I got this, I got that. Okay, let me see. You going to inspect it, ain't you? You wouldn't just blind buy something just to feel like you're going to blind buy something. Let me turn this thing down. You ain't just going to do that. That wouldn't even be intelligent. Peace, more. So check this out. I'm hearing a lot of people that want to cause confusion like these agents out here be doing. See, this the thing. Noble Drew Ali came and made it clear and simple for the Moors to comprehend. It's not about just communication. It's about comprehension. Noble Drew Ali made it plain and simple. That's how he came with the literature. That's how he came with the prophecies. That's how he came with the information that it takes to raise a nation. Teaching the Moors to be themselves. So look at this right here. People be like, man, Noble Drew Ali, well, what do you got to say about, I seen this shit floating around on the web. Noble Drew Ali, he sold the pamphlet or whatever. This is how advanced Noble Drew Ali was. This is how advanced the prophet Noble Drew Ali was. I got some literature right here. Holy Quran, Circle 7. Divinely prepared by the prophet. Let me go off that and go here. Let me know if these words is what I'm saying is because I just saw it just get zapped. Are my words synced up? Is what I'm saying coming out like in sync or is it off? Because if it's off, I'm going to start it over. Let me know if it's synced up. Are my words synced up or is it off? Because I saw it get zapped. It's good? Bad. Look, we ain't gonna waste no time. We straight to it. So look at this right here. It says the lessons of this pamphlet are not for sale, but for the sake of humanity, as I am a prophet and the servant is worthy of his hire, you can receive this pamphlet at expenses. What? This is how you know when people be studying and people don't be studying. Because Noble Drew Ali made it plain, simple, and clear. Peace more for us to comprehend. Not just to see, but to comprehend. Because truth is really simple. Oh yeah, get your screenshots. Get your screenshots ready. Basic civics. He says, I am a prophet and the servant is worthy of his hire. You can receive this pamphlet at expense. The reason these lessons have not been known is because the what? The Muslims of India, didn't say Muslim, said Muslim. Muslims of India, Egypt, and Palestine had these secrets and kept them back from the outside world. And when the time appointed by Allah, they loosened the keys and freed these secrets. And for the first time in ages, have these secrets been delivered in the hands of the who? What? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Hold up. You got people that's saying, well, I rock with Noble Drew Ali. I rock with what he stood on. He was the prophet. He stood on it. He came to bring us liberation and salvation. Yeah, you say that in one breath. But the first couple paragraphs of this document right here, you contradicting what the prophet said. You contradicted because you say that you rock with Noble Drew Ali, the prophet, but then you contradict yourself. Peace more. You contradict yourself, and Noble Drew Ali, the prophet, said, for the first time in ages, have these secrets been delivered in the hands of the Muslims of America. What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? Where you getting Muslim from? So you rock. Let me get this out. Let me just throw this out there. You say you rock with Noble Drew Ali. Clearly you don't. Because if you did, Noble Drew Ali put it right in the first few paragraphs of the Circle 7 Holy Quran. Know thyself and thy Father God, Allah. Right here. What are you talking about? We ain't went past the first page yet. What are you saying? Delivered in the hands of the Muslims of America? What are you talking about? Where you see Muslims at? Where you see Muslims at? It says Muslims of America. This is why I said, all you got to do is eat the bomb with the literature divinely prepared by the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. He kept it plain and simple. There's no debate. This shit is non-debatable. Peace, Morris. It's non-debatable. Also, this is how you know the Prophet Noble Drew Ali was the man. Is the man and forever will be the man. You need some further proof, right? As if that wasn't enough for the ones out here talking about Moors is Muslims. These people that talk like that, they trying to spread confusion. They trying to spread fear. They're using distractions. Their whole speech is double talk. It's like double speak. You should get that book. Get the book Double Speak. That's a wild book. Double Speak. Get that book. I'm gonna show you what Noble Drew Ali. I'm gonna show you what Noble Drew Ali was talking about. This book, New Beginning Study Course, Connect the Dots and See. Peace and love to all the Muslims, fam. Peace and love to all the Moors worldwide. This is why Noble Drew Ali was the man. And this is why Noble Drew Ali is still gonna be the man forever. This is why Noble Drew Ali said, study, study, study. 10 maxims of law. These are essentially 10 maxims of commercial law. Number one. What do that say, y'all? Can y'all see that? Because I know IG be on some fuck shit, be tweaking shit. Can y'all see that? The workman is worth of his hire. Biblical references. The man just didn't talk it over here. Hold up. Yo. The man just didn't talk it over here in the Circle 7. We talk about Noble Drew Ali, the prophet. When he says, the lessons of this pamphlet are not for sale, but for the sake of humanity, as I am a prophet and the servant is worthy of his hire, you can receive this pamphlet at expenses. Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. This is why you got to go to the literature. That's all you got to do. You don't got to argue with motherfuckers. Go to the literature. The workman is worth of his hire. This is 10 maxims of commercial law. Exodus chapter 20, verse 15. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 13. Matthew chapter 10, verse 10. Luke chapter 10, verse 7. Timothy the 2nd, verse 2. or chapter 2, verse 6, legal maxim. What does the legal maxim say? Let's see if the legal maxim coincides with the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Let's just see. Legal maxim. It is against equity for the free man to not to have the free disposal of his own property. Number 1, the workman is worth of his hire. What are you talking about? Number 1. That's number 1. Number 1. That seems like, to me, all you gotta do is just ask who, what, when, where, why, and how. Critical thinking. So if you start critically thinking, it won't be no confusion because you're asking critical thinking questions. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. Who is Noble Drew Ali? The what is the issue of him saying he was the prophet. He said he divinely prepared this information. I'm going to show you. I ain't just going to tell you. I'm going to show you. The lessons of this pamphlet are not for sale, but for the sake of humanity. As I am a prophet and the servant is worthy of his hire, you can receive this pamphlet at expenses. How much was he selling this pamphlet for? Guaranteed this shit wasn't worth $1,500. Guaranteed. He was talking about cents. Cents he was talking about. He wasn't talking about $1,500 notes. He wasn't talking about 5 bands. He wasn't talking like that. Prophet Noble Drew Ali wasn't talking about that. He was talking about this right here. Prophet Noble Drew Ali. There go the more right there. Cujo Islam, more. We just eat the bombing right now. All the naysayers that keep talking this rah-rah bullshit about Noble Drew Ali, he said you can't sell nothing. What they say? This how you know who's studying and who ain't studying. This is how you know, because you go straight to the prophecy or the literature prepared by Noble Drew Ali the prophet. The prophecies are right here unfolding in front of people's eyeballs. They just choose not to look at them. These lessons of this pamphlet are not for sale, but for the sake of humanity. As I am a prophet and the servant is worthy of his hire, you can receive this pamphlet at expenses. Because he went on to further, on God, gotta keep the foot on their neck. He went on further to say, because the Muslims of India, and why didn't he say Muslims? Then we say who, what, when, where, why, and how? Critical thinking? Okay, so he said Muslims. Ding, 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 ding. Did he say Muslims? No, he said Muslims. Oh, okay. Egypt, Palestine. The secrets have been kept back from them, from the outside world. And when the time appointed by Allah loosened the keys and freed these secrets, and for the first time in ages, have these secrets been delivered in the hands of the Muslims of America. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are they talking about? What are they talking about, man? This is why I said, what do they be talking about? They cause distractions, confusion, diversions. That's what they be talking about. Hold up. As y'all see in real time, we talking about this. We talking about the hierarchy of law, natural law, commercial law. The second order of law on this planet is commercial law, the law of commerce. The law of commerce. Noble Drew Ali had to know something. He had to have known something if he said this in the passage and he said a servant is worthy of his hire and you can receive it for an expense. He didn't say $1,500. He didn't say that. A Muslim is the divine will. The divine will of Allah. That's a Muslim. So if you got the divine will, if you submit your will to the divine will and the works of Allah, that's a Muslim. That's a Muslim. Now you could say a Muslim is somebody who they submit their will, like the contemporary definition of a Muslim. They'll be like, well, they submit they will to Allah. But the definition is the will of Allah. Because you got some people that be like, well, I don't want to be a Muslim. I practice Islam. All Muslims, what you say, they don't be on the same thing though. Muslims though, that's the will of Allah. That's the divine will of Allah. That's a Muslim. And that's why the Prophet put it just how he put it. He didn't put it no other way. It was plain, simple, concise, to the point. Simple. So Prophet Noble Drew Ali, you saying you rock with the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, but you don't look like you don't sound like you rock with Noble Drew Ali if you saying that he sold the pamphlet at expenses, but he ain't charged 1,500 notes. He ain't charged 500 notes. He ain't charged 25. He ain't charged 5 bands for no literature. He said at expenses. And then you talking about this, 10 maxims of law, the workman is worth of his hire. Gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 shots straight from the Bible that you say that you read out of. You say you read the Bible. Okay. No one is above the law. Yeah. Oh, we got some of this for you too. Hold up. Peace, Moors. We got some footage. Oh, we got some footage now. Oh yeah, let's go. We got some footage. We got some footage. Hold up.
That kids love to play. That's what you've always given the kids, a ball. Tell the kids who want to play.
Let's go. Run that.
Well, and there's a reason why most people have never heard any of this, because it doesn't have anything to do with football. It's got nothing to do with silly-ass sports and basketball and all that other silly-ass stuff that kids...
Hold up, run that back. Hold on, run that back.
Exchange. But this is the type of stuff that most people don't know anything about. And there's a reason why most people have never heard any of this, because it doesn't have anything to do with football. It's got nothing to do with silly-ass sports and basketball and all that other silly-ass stuff that kids love to play. That's what you've always given the kids, a ball. Tell the kids who want to play ball. I don't care what ball, basketball, ping pong ball, football, golf ball. I don't care. Get the damn kid out of here and then go play with a ball.
Cook 'em. Cook 'em. Jordan Maxwell. Remember, truth is universal. It don't matter where you go. It don't matter who you speak to. Truth is universal. You got a problem? You dealing with mathematics. That's a universal language. You got a problem? You break that them mathematical problems down. Get you a translator. If you can't speak the language, what you do? You get you a translator. Translator come in. Hey, look, we got a problem with this math. We doing business. I need this math right. Shit ain't adding up. Cool. Translator. He gonna spit it out. Come clean back. Oh, look, this the problem. We got to dot some more I's. We got to cross some more T's. Problem solved. Math is just like that. Law is just like that. It's specific. It's direct. There's no room for interpretation. Or I feel like 2 + 2 could be 5. See, on the theoretical side, it could be. No, sir. It either is or it ain't. Period. I seen a beam out my brother Cujo and my brother Atazez and his mother and his wife. We the mothers, the Moabite women, y'all the mothers. Salute, salam to all the mothers, the Moabitess mothers that are out there. Salute to all y'all. Assalamu alaikum to all you mothers out there that hold it down. And all you fathers out there that hold it down. So look though. Then you come right here. And they was talking about how people, they make things more complex than they need to be. I thought that really resonated with me on this beam out right now. You don't know who Canaanland Moors is? Go tune in. Atazaz Bay. Go tune in to the Moor. It was a lot of ETH on that feed. I tuned in for a minute. It was a lot of ETH on that feed. But one of the points that resonated with me that just made me like, okay, yeah, yeah, I need to throw eat the bomb on that too, because that really need to be addressed. A lot of people, they complicate the simplistic things. Things could be so simple. You know that song? Can It Be So Simple? That Wu-Tang song? Things could be really that simple. But see, people have been indoctrinated. Even myself, at a point in time, was indoctrinated. And I'm like, man, this shit it just can't be like that. You get up, you go to a 9 to 5 every day, you slaving yourself. These niggas taking out your bread every day. They taking out your shit. You in the same routine. Yeah, same routine. It's gotta be a simpler way. It's gotta be. The wheel does not have to be reinvented. When you talking about what the Moors do and what the Moors did, when people talk like that, you talking in the third person. You a Moor and you talking about the Moors, they sold out their people. What do you think that these so-called black misleaders are doing? What do you think they doing? You think they out here telling you the truth? They telling you to be a color. What they not telling you is, in law, you want to identify as a color, you put yourself in the jurisdiction of a colored person, chattel property, i.e. a 14th Amendment corporate slave in 2022, and so on. That's law. What they not telling you is, while you're in that jurisdiction, you don't have rights. You got privileges. I could take them, I could give them or take them, depending on what I feel like. U.S. Corporation. That's the whole shit. But instead of just being like, yeah, let me just tell the people the truth, they don't want to do that because that's too simple. You see, when there's confusion in the mix, the people that know better, they going to start charging all these ridiculous 1,500 notes and 2,500 notes, 5 bands for a package, because people are looking for answers. And that's understandable. But the whole time we're looking for answers, use discernment. Be careful. That's why the prophet said that. Be careful, Moors. Be your own brother. That'll put you back in slavery. He said that for a reason. He said that for a reason, G. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Watch this. By the Prophet Noble Drew Ali, the industrious acts of the Muslims, there's that word again, Muslims of Northwest and Southwest Africa. These are Moabites, Hamathites, Canaanites who were driven out of the land of Canaan. Wait a minute. By Joshua, and received permission from the pharaohs of Egypt to settle in that portion of Egypt. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. On the fly shit. Look at this right here. Hold up, fam. On the fly shit. Look at this. What? People they still want to be up in it. They still want to be lost in the sauce. This is my brother Jamal Talib Abdullah Squirrelfoot Bay literature. Go to the Rise of the Moabites. Go to her page. Speak with her about ordering a PDF for this. I don't think that they have any more books, physical books, but should be some PDFs available. Go speak with Jalissa, my brother Jamal's wife, mother. Go speak with her and see if you can grab you a PDF for this book right here. This book right here, Pure Fire, Fuego. United States means a federal corporation. Law.cornell.edu. This is non-debatable. But see, the people that know, they don't say this because that's too simple. So what they'll do is they'll complicate it. They'll throw dirt in the water. They'll act like this stuff is just hearsay and it really don't matter because of your skin tone. Yeah, it don't matter. Peace. So it say United States means a federal corporation, an agency, a department, commission, board, other entity of the United States, an instrumentality of the United States. What are you saying, Sway? What are you saying? What are you saying? And then you go right here, United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. Hold up. You say you indigenous. You are indigenous. But what's your national name? Because if you ain't got no national name and you just barking out that you melanated and you indigenous, you ain't putting a claim in. You ain't claiming no land by just saying you indigenous and you saying you melanated. I'm melanated. You are melanated. We are melanated. But what nation is you from? You say you melanated, you got to have a nation. Your name should simultaneously link you to a landmass, a geographic landmass on Earth. Don't you live on Earth? Don't you live on Earth? So if you lived on Earth, what's your nation? You say you're a Hebrew Israelite. You say you're a Hebrew Israelite. Okay. Hebrew is a language. Okay. So that's not a nation. Israelite, that's not a nation. That's like saying that because y'all are a big tribe, y'all think that y'all really a nation that's recognized internationally. You're not recognized internationally. You might be recognized locally, but you're not recognized internationally. That part. You might be recognized. You know how somebody right now, let's take it to the street side. Somebody that you know, they might be recognized locally. Like they might be a DJ or something like that. And they might be cold or some shit. They might be raw as hell in their hood. They DJing shit or they play basketball and whatnot. They might play football or whatever it is. They might be raw. They might be a singer or something like that. But they local. They local. Now, when somebody is local and internationally known, now you talking about something. This is what the Moors be talking about because this is recognized locally, domestically, and foreign. We're talking about the Divine and National Movement. That's what we're talking about. The Divine and National Movement is recognized locally, what you would say nationally, and it's recognized internationally. Hebrew Israelite, y'all might be to y'all amongst each other. You might be recognized amongst each other like, yeah, this our people. That's our tribe. Yeah, that's cool. But you're not a nation. You're just local amongst each other. Y'all just local. Y'all click up and be like, yeah, we Hebrew Israelites or we Pan-Africans. Y'all local. I'm saying y'all local. Y'all not international. Noble Drew Ali put it clear as day. Declare your nationality. If you don't do anything else, declare your nationality because declaring your nationality, it gives you a local, national, domestic, as well as a foreign, international name. Not just being local. That part. Hold up. I want to show y'all something though. Hold up. You're going to love this. Hold up. Peace and love to the prophet, though. Peace and love to the prophet, Noble Drew Ali, though. You know that. You know that. Fly with it. You know what I'm saying? You know that. That whole time, this ain't, I see a lot of other people say, like, they go into this mode of, like, they go into this mode of dogma where they think, like, you supposed to worship. You don't worship Noble Drew Ali. Noble Drew Ali is not to be worshipped. Noble Drew Ali is what we say in contemporary terms today is to be given a respect, given a flowers. That part. You're not worshiping anybody. It's not about worshiping. It's about giving somebody their respect and their honor for what they did, the works that they did, the work that they put in. It's about giving out respect. It's not about worshiping. You don't worship. You worship who you want to worship. You shouldn't worship nobody. You should give respect though. That's why Noble Drew Ali get respect as the head of the movement because of what he did. High honors for what he did. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. I want to show y'all this. Fam. So when we talking about, you say that you a Hebrew Israelite. So why do you still identify as a so-called black man? Or a so-called black woman? You a Pan-African, then why don't you identify as a straight African then? Africans got their own name. Name meaning the land that they're from. Obama, he showed you that. Obama told you he's the first Kenyan American. He just said Kenyan in America. Huh? The name of this book is called Are You Confused About Law? Obama showed you that. Obama did never say he was African American. He never said that. They tried to treat him on a radio show, the Tom Joyner show, and he was like, he told Tom Joyner, black has no standing in law because he's a constitutional attorney. He knows that he would be in violation if he identified as a so-called black person. Now, y'all, you know what's wild though? As I'm trying to find this, as I'm looking for this thing, what's really wild, there it is right there. What's another thing that's wild? Islam. What's another thing that's wild? I seen Kamala Harris. I seen her do a video. I don't know when it was. I seen it a couple days ago. She did a video and she put out real shit. She said, well, this is what I think I put it in my story a few days ago. She was like, well, the people, this is who they got. This is who they wanted. This is who they got. She said that shit out her mouth on the podium because the people, instead of our people coming together with a free national name, identifying as one name, Moors, not saying that you a so-called black person or color person. None of them are Indian. Nigga, this ain't India. So how you gonna be an Indian and this ain't India? These are the Americas. Put it together. Shit is simple. So when you say something like Kamala Harris, what's she doing for the so-called black people? Watch the psychological mind games. When she was running and Joe Biden, when they was running in this whole pseudo election, de facto, look them two words up, pseudo and de facto. Look them up in the law book. So when you see Kamala Harris and Joe Biden take me out to dinner, when you see them talking that whole, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black. Remember that? Remember that line, right? Now, ask yourself, what have they done for the so-called black man and the so-called black woman? Yeah, we gonna go clean up in that. Yeah, we going in that. What have they done for the so-called black man and the so-called black woman? What have they done for the so-called Indians? Ooh, you love saying, I'm an Indian. Okay, cool. What have they done for them? Anybody that associates with those brands, what have they done? Huh? It's real quiet. Shh. Huh? What they do? Ear to the phone type shit. What? What they do? They ain't did shit. Whole time they've been saying this whole game. So when Kamala Harris and them be like, well, we're not gonna do this, we're not gonna do things just for black people. How many ways, how many shapes, how many different flavors do you gotta hear the same shit? Nothing. That's what they've done. They've done nothing. They're gonna continue to do nothing because our people are under a colonial spell. You keep thinking that these people really work for you. They're working against you, but they put people in office